Hi, welcome to another Caketastic Cakes video. I am Jen. I'm going to be your host today on this lovely journey to make this cute little plushy style giraffe. And if you like what you see, please like and subscribe because I like it when you like and subscribe. It makes me happy. So here we go. Okay, as you can guess, we're doing blue because it's going to be a boy. First birthday maybe, baby shower, I don't know. These things are pretty versatile. You can do whatever color you want to. Pink for a girl, yellow if you don't know, whatever. Anyway, take your ball of blue. Turn it into a dumpy kind of pear shape. The idea is he's going to have like a beanie bag type butt that's squishing out behind him with his neck going up in the front. And that neck, I just shoved a lollipop stick down into the middle of it, and that's going to give him support for his head and everything later on. I stuck it into a block of styrofoam. It supports the weight and keeps it from slouching, and it works pretty darn well. And that tool I'm using there, I don't know what it's called, but it's a Wilton tool you get at Walmart, those kind of places. And I'm using the zippery looking pattern to make it look like seams. So you put one up the belly and up the back, and hopefully you have them match up and they're not crooked like mine turned out it was a little bit, and it made me insane, but that's okay. So now I'm going to make the legs, the bottom legs. You take your big old sausage link and roll it out. Taper the two ends a little bit as I'm doing here, and cut it in half. Make sure you have them, the same length, line them up, trim it if you need to. And here I'm just getting the idea of the position and how it looks, if they're long enough, that sort of thing. And because they stick out so far, I am going to cut a diagonal wedge out like that so it stays up against the body a little bit more flush. There you go, you can see what I did here. And once I have it the size I like, the position I like, I'm using that tool again, and on the inside and outside of the leg, I'm going to do that little stitch pattern again because he's our little patchwork giraffe. So that keeps the plushy look going. So there you go. Attach everything with a little bit of water on a paintbrush or whatever you use. Just a little touch is all you need. I'm using my circle there just to get a size idea of the foot. And this is going to be like the little white padding on the bottom of the foot. So shape it into place. Round off the edges because it's pretty sharp when you use the cutter. So round it off because we want him to be very round and soft looking. And then place it against the foot, a little bit of water. Again, I'm using that stitch thing to make a seam around the ankle, and do the same thing with the other foot. I didn't show you that. I'm saving you time. You're welcome. All right, now we're doing the front feet. It's the same idea as before. They're going to be a little bit longer and a little bit thinner. And again, you're going to match them up. Make sure they are the same size. Trim them however you need. See, look at me matching them up. I'm so clever. And that's going to go pressed against the front, like that. Once you have it in place and you like what you see, you're going to add a little bit of water and then stick it onto the body. And you can see I'm kind of pressing down with my thumbs there. It was real quick, but what I did, you can see it in this picture pretty well. I pressed down on the feet to make them kind of stick out because, again, we're going with the soft, dumpy, beanbaggy kind of effect. And using the seam thing, seam maker, print, I don't know, making stitches up and down his legs, and he looks really cute already. And because I'm a little spacey, I didn't add the white to the bottom. I went straight to the head. So you take an oval, press it on the top, little bit of water. That's all I did there. But you're going to take your stitch print thing again, the tool, and go around the whole head. All right, using the back of my pokey tool. These are the official terms, by the way. I'm using it to press in dents to make where the eyes are going to go. This white round piece here is going to be his little snout. It's just a ball that I pretty much cut in half, and you trim it and shape it and trim it and shape it until you get a size and a look that you like. So there you go. And I'm using the back of the paintbrush on this one to give him his two little nostrils. I wanted them to be smaller than the eye sockets, so that's what I did there. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting back to the feet because I remembered I forgot them. So stick them on just like you did before. Just press them into shape and use a little bit of water to connect it. And yeah, he's already very cute. Now, if you don't have what I'm using, you can use just little black balls of gum paste. But what I did was I put a little bit of gum paste in, add a little bit of water on top, and then I had black edible pearls. And I stuck those into his eye sockets instead. And it kind of gives it that round, stick-out button look, that little teddy bears and things often have. And they're nice and bright and shiny. And yeah, you didn't see that extra one fall there. See, he looks really cute that way. But like I said, if you don't have it, simple round balls of gum paste black would be just fine. Now I'm going to do his little antlers. Those are just cylinders, very short little cylinders with a white ball on top, a little bit of water to connect everything, and put them right on top of his head on either side of the stitching. Give a little bit of space, but not too much. You don't want him to look like antennas sticking out the sides of his head. See? Right there. Perfect. And once you have the antenna in place, then you're going to do the ears. The ears are just flattened teardrop shapes. I'm using that tool to press an indentation into it just to kind of make it look more like an ear. And then trim off the bottom so it sits flatter against the head. And when you connect it, you put water on the side as well as the bottom, and then it's going to press against the head and the antler, or the horn, whatever the official term is. So it's not going to be free floating, it's not going to be on the side, it's going to be right up next to the horn, and that'll give it support as well as making him a little cuter, I think, when it's all together at the top. Press it all in place, use your water just like before, and yeah, you see? It looks really cute like that. Now you get to see his little butt, and I'm going to give him his tail. Just a little piece of blue, roll it out in your palm, whatever length you want. Don't make it too long though, because they're not known for having long tails. A little bit of water, and that little stitching tool right up the tail, and there you go. Top it with a little ball of white, just because it makes it look cute. And there's one more little detail we're going to add that really, I think, makes him stand out and makes him extra cute. You cut out a color, whatever color you want, that complements the blue. I used yellow in this case, and cut out a square and patch it on his rump. It is going to be a patch. So with a little bit of water, you're going to roll out whatever other color you want. Just make sure it's different so it really stands out. It gives it a better effect when the colors really contrast each other. So you paint a little bit of water, little bit of water, little bit of water. I did 3 on each side. It seems to be a good amount of space and look for the effect I was going for here. And I just used orange, rolled it out real thin, just cut little wedges, press it into place, and there you go. With that little patch on his rump, it just makes him extra cute, gives him a little extra color. And I am done. He's done. There you go. He's very sweet, very cute. And I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe, and check out my other videos for more awesome action. See you next time. Bye.